booth, same seat, eyes tracing lines on the table. Hazy air, incense swirl, late afternoon, unstable. Window steam, brain picking up, hands tucked in the sleeves. Low hum, heads down, you're sliding, barely peep what it means. Caught you peeping, but look away quick, yeah. Laugh it off, it ain't shit. All quiet, just a clink of cups, grip tight on my pride. Still I smell that petty spite, thick in the space we divide. Why you staring, what you want from me? Why you acting all vague, can't let it be? You got smoke in your eyes, but you sip so sweet. Why you staring, what you want from me? You say nothing but your look, you flex like a curse. Whole backstory in a glance, damn that shit hurts. Feet shuffle, but reach the side, I no one else knows. But I feel your heat, see your jaw all froze, shit. I check the clock, fuck, still stuck, all these old ghost night creeps. Jazz in the air, old tension the most. Hands fidget, voice gone sharp, breath fog in the glass. I fake a smirk, you flick ash, let that old friendship pass. Why you staring, what you want from me? Why you acting all vague, can't let it be? You got smoke in your eyes, but you sip so sweet. Why you staring, what you want from me? We ain't kids, but this shit's so dumb. Bit by bit, oh shit comes undone. Words left hanging, moods dull drums. You stay silent, but the damage been done. Why you staring, what you want from me? Why you acting all vague, can't let it be? You got smoke in your eyes, but you sip so sweet. Why you staring, what you want from me? Stack chairs, rain runs, clock says leave. One last glance, guess we still got beef.
Sliding into this window nook, steam trails curl on the glass. Old jazz hums with the rain outside. Low lights, I'm watching life past. Home, 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 home. Barista nods and goes back to work. Book half opened in my hands. Lost in a rhythm of waking soft, thinking about nothing I planned. Sink into this corner, minutes slow and tender, hold me here. Sink into this corner, city spins, I disappear. Early autumn drifting in, warm air mixed with the chill. Sighs above the rim of the cup, head with lo-fi lines. Sink into this corner. Minutes slow and tender, hold me here. Sink into this corner. City spins, I disappear. Faint guitar from the speaker. Oh, oh, scent of pastries, hint of wood, comfort hanging in the halfway hush. Stay as long as I could. Sink into this corner. Minutes slow and tender, hold me here. Sink into this corner. City spins, I disappear. Oh, na na na. Fade with the day. Warm light folding in. Home kettle sings, soft breath turns moon. Footsteps echo, just us two. Evening settling in.
Socks on wood floor, sunset spilling. You smile and nothing, lost in your thoughts. Hands wrapped round a mug, steam drawing lines. Rain outside, but here time just yawns. Old vinyl spins, dust in the air. You say you like the quiet. I'm not watching shadows on your hair. Here with you, window open, there is thin. I know, sink close, you lean close and I let you in. Pastries cut in half, crumbs on the page, shared size, soft tunes, stillness again. Warmth in the pocket between our knees. I see you seeing me. Outside blurs, people come, trace of fun, come table. Finger down, sing the fin, with your tongue stable. I draw a swell, making nothing of it, but I know everything's stable. Here with you, window, and there is thin. Laughter trails in circles in the strand. Our slips, lights turn warm, your voice blends into the song. Tiny worlds between our chairs, leaving but wishing we belong. Here with you, window open, there is thin. Light laughter trails in circles in this cafe den. Don't need to wonder, I'm already home within. Second stretch, you lean close and I let you in. Watch the rain, old melodies play. Stay a little longer, stay.
Vinyl popping, rain patter, sliding door creaks open to Tommy slippers. The day just leans, steam rising, street outside, flicks of umbrellas gone. Just breathe, sit down, breathe. Nagging deadlines ticking, that dumb per jams again. They're killing the coins of lost and get the item mugged. The rumor stares above, stack receipts another month. Grain in the wood, I fixate, counting knots, losing count. Noise outside, the fuckers yelling.
Mary's all I know.
Repeat, repeat the track, looping stained sleeve, wrinkled note. Can't tell chalk dust from sugar spill.
Who cleans, who
Keep on
cares?
fucking drifting, eat that cheap shit daily. While it thin as the layer of steam. Drawing kanji in the window, echo circle, ramen bowl, clinking rain, saying stay, 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 stay. Rain keeps talking, can't shut it up. Soft slap to Tommy, fuck time, it slips just like water. Counting and counting seconds, barely hanging on by warmth in my hands. Town forgets me, I let it, the rain just says, stay. Rain keeps talking, rain keeps talking. First step in, shoes off, world off, brain off too. Warm towel on my face, fuck the news. Page half read for a weak fridge, humming, TV's dead outside, traffic flicks by like bad film. Notes crumpled, promises made, drunk, scratched out, but I know. Should've called, didn't call, should've slept, didn't sleep. Why fucking bother? The tatami ain't judging, and now this lips count as what times you know larging, so I play background. Repeat, the needle skips, old tapes, box rice. Rain, stay, stay. Rain repeats, my mind repeats. Phrases loop, today is just another repeat. Goddamn rain never stops, never stop. Can't stop missing what I never planned. Rain repeats, my thoughts repeat. Drifted, always fucking drifted. Stay, stay, stay. Rain keeps talking, can't shut it up. Soft slap to Tommy, fuck time, it slips just like water. Counting and counting seconds, barely hanging on by warmth in my hands. Town forgets me, I let it, the rain just says, stay. Rain keeps talking, stay, stay. Slide the door closed, slippers off, soft static left behind. Repeat tomorrow's pattern, gonna look the same. Finals last hits, rain keeps talking. Stay, 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 stay.
Found an old sketch in my notebook, edges curled, lines faint from time. Something about the way I used to dream hits different in this light. And the air smells like new rain, heavy wool sweater pressed to my skin. Takes me back, old feelings, half remembered wins. Steam rises, streets outside in haze. Thoughts running laps around younger days. Wish I could write a line back to you. Say keep walking, you're almost through. Don't look for answers in folded maps.
Slow breaths, now slow it down like that.
Heard my name called in a language I forgot. Safe panic, all the same heart in a knot. Traces of midnight ramen, laughter rising and fading. Tried running to a light, but found peace in staying. Wind chimes tangle, swinging from the eavesdrops, gathering something like belief.
Steam rises, streets outside in haze. Thoughts running laps around younger days. Wish I could write a line back to you. Say keep walking, you're almost through. Don't look for answers in folded maps.
Holding small kindness, let it overlap.
Sticky notes on cafe walls, written in hands I almost know. All these pieces, moments held, versions of me I let go. It's alright, little one, you did your best. Every mistake, just pieces of rest. Wish I could write a line back to you. Say keep walking, you're almost through. Don't look for answers in folded maps. So let's not slow it down like that. But I sit where I sat before, a little older, not needing more. Cup in hand, warm through my chest, writing the way forward, gentle breast. Soft percussion, faint chatter in the back. This morning air comes hazy, drifting slow. Curtains lean apart as sunlight tiptoes in. Loose pages, words that nearly tumble out. Palms are quiet warmth, steady on my skin. I watch the steam lift, gentle and unsure, waiting for the rhythm to settle in my chest. Let these waves roll over cups and thoughts, breathing in the quiet, letting go of noise. If tomorrow calls, I'll answer soft and steady. I'm writing lines for the self I haven't met yet. Wicker seats creak under shifting weight. Broken tiles trace paths I cross every day. Listening to the hum, tracing old routines. Hand sketching futures in spilled grain. I fold small hopes into paper cranes. Set them by the window, will they take flight? Let these waves roll over cups and thoughts, breathing in the quiet, letting go of noise. If tomorrow calls, I'll answer soft and steady. I'm writing lines for the self I haven't met yet. Your laughter made fading shade past noon, leaving quiet footprints. I'll find them soon. Rain pattern over wood, distant hum.
Paper lanterns muted, simmering below voices. Single table, window seat, condensation sketching slow traces. Idle drifting, gentle static, blending into upholstery, woven grains. Breath fogs and subtle swirls, throat of the kettle letting out a sigh. Half smiles between sips, not making eye contact. Straight thought thumb tracing patterns on porcelain rim. Echoes of laughter swirling, never quite catching, just gentle blurs. Stillness next to chattering, gentle weight. A soundtrack layered under the hum, waiting for nothing in particular, letting time leak out. Soft corners in autumn air, slow radiance, quiet motion. Just this, letting every moment unfold. Secondhand sun through steam glass, minutes pooling beneath fingertips. Walls hold a warmth from earlier hours, translations of weather outside. Pages flutter, unnameable shifts, balance, rain, heartbeat. Between rice paper and lacquer, yesterday's calendar hangs crooked. Distant bell tolls somewhere past the alley, cyclical, the blanket, the edges. Cushions release their memory, chair legs uneven. Bitter hint in the leaves, slow draw of silence. Frames blur at evening shadow, utensils clinking in synchrony. Found stillness leaking outwards, dispersing gently. Soft corners in autumn air, slow radiance, quiet motion. Just this, letting every moment unfold. Secondhand sun through steam glass, minutes pooling beneath fingertips. Wrapped in a pocket of gentle noise, hesitation softened, everything suspended for now. Curtains breathe as someone opens the door. Vapor trails against glass dissolving.
Window seats by the rain, Kyoto slow pace. Steam rising, porcelain thick between my hands. Paper lanterns sway, blur from the sidewalk. Smell of roasted tea, calm fills the room. Just let it flow, let it breathe. Loose leaf thoughts drifting from me. Warm in the hush, time moves like streams. Here I find my peace, Kawabata flow. Breathing in, exhale slow. Let it flow. Warm light rests on warm wood. Book stack, table marks, memories in rings. Soft dress traces gentle lines across my skin. Outside umbrellas bloom, world turns slow. Lost in this corner, I don't need to go. Just let it flow, let it breathe. Loose leaf thoughts drifting from Just let it flow, let it breathe. No sleep thoughts drifting from me. Warm in the hush, time moves like streams. Here I find my peace, though about to flow. Gentle rain, gentle mind. One more cup, take your time. Warm inside, world outside.
Window slide open, air settles in soft. Paper walls barely holding every thought. Yeah, I trace circles in the steam with my thumb. Quiet laughs slip between what we've done. Outside the stir, inside I'm pressed close. You say nothing, let the day's rhythm flow. Warm tea cools while the clock hums and spins. I only hint at the joy underneath my skin. Feeling half awake, barely begin. You near, the world dims, my heart grins. Folds of afternoon wrap me up gentle. Peace in the hush, all accidental. Soft now, stay right there. Light through paper walls paints the hours slow. I'm learning how to breathe where the soft winds blow. If you caught my smile, it was meant for you. In tiny gaps between old and new. Light through paper walls, simple as truth. This warmth, this pulse, just right in the room. Tap of wood, slipper shuffle on the floor. You sketch dreams with laughter, I ask for nothing more. Daily rush stays distant, mellow by the space. Familiar glances traded in half pace. Murmur our moods like dawn through shoji screens. Let lingering comfort say the things in between. Folds of afternoon wrap me up gentle. Peace in the hush, all accidental. Soft now, stay right there. Light through paper walls paints the hours slow. I'm learning how to breathe where the soft winds blow. If you caught my smile, it was meant for you. In tiny gaps between old and new. Light through paper walls, simple as truth. This warmth, this pulse, just right in the room. Let questions settle in the dust, let laughter fill the gaps. Nothing spells comfort like these little naps. You and me drifting, no rush, no plans. Every gentle rhythm fits into my light through paper walls paints the hours slow. I'm learning how to breathe where the soft winds blow. If you caught my smile, it was meant for you. In tiny gaps between old and new. Light through paper walls, simple as truth. This warmth, this pulse, just right in the room. Quiet lingers, soft and steadfast. Day slips by, but the feeling will last. Stay here.
Sitting by the window, rain makes gentle patterns. Steam curls from my mug, slow fades in the background. Thoughts moving quietly, watching people passing. I'm older now in mirror glass, wondering who I'll turn into. Would you still know me years from this table? Would you smile at the way I always save the last bite? Hey future me, are you sleeping better now? Do you still laugh walking sundown. Is this quiet in the cafe enough to keep you warm? Or did you chase bigger things, forgetting how peace can form? Lost track of the hours, tipping memories over. Pages in my notebook, springs and faded folders. All the small routines that slowly draw the day out. Did you carry any with you, or let them wear away? Wish I could send you one clear line in real time, but I'll fold it in these moments, hope it travels by and by. Hey future me, are you living by the sea? Do you eat alone sometimes, or did you find company? Is the quiet in the cafe still enough for your heart? Or did you learn to listen better, picking up all the parts? Maybe you moved, maybe you stayed, maybe you found a little patience with the mess you made. Just writing to remind you of this simple day, how breath and easy felt, and it's okay if something's changed. Hey future me, do spaces still feel kind? Does the beat in your chest keep a gin at time? If you ever lose these hours, come find me in the past, where the rain, the window, and peace find a way to last. Yet if you ever lose these hours, come find me in the past, where the window and the quiet let a gentle moment last.
Rain on the Tommy, you in the corner. Haze over tea, outside gets quieter. Hands in pockets, slow on the towel. Leaves on the window, you give me that smile. Caught in the rhythm, background static. Counting the droplets on automatic. Half-littered laughter drifts in the air. Light gets softer, fading you stare. Been here before, days on replay. Same old records, never press play. Stay right here, let it repeat. You lean closer, shuffle your feet. Rain fades in, you look at me. Over and over, lost in the beat. Stay right here, let it repeat. You lean closer, shuffle your feet. Rain fades in, you look at me. Over and over, lost in the beat. Steam in the room, filling my lungs. Tell me your thoughts, careful on my tongue. Pause in the convo, language is thin, but I read your meaning. Trace on your skin, quiet sips, tap of a cup. Nothing but rhythm, world closing up. Waiting for words, don't gotta be loud. Just you and me, dissolve in the crowd. So much said and things unsaid. Chill in my bones, warmth in your breath. Time pulling outside on fast. Inside this moment, wanna make it last. Stay right here, let it repeat. You lean closer, shuffle your feet. Rain fades in, you look at me. Over and over, lost in the beat. Stay right here, let it repeat. You lean closer, shuffle your feet. Rain fades in, you look at me. Over and over, lost in the beat. Yeah. Static on speakers, backdrop of rain. Leaving the world, just us again. Caught in the circle, loops in your eyes. No need for answers, no need for tries. Just be here, letting it play. You in the rain, drifting all day. Stay right here, let it repeat. You lean closer, shuffle your feet. Rain fades in, you look at me. Over and over, lost in the beat. time it gets colder, you say my name, but I know tomorrow it's all the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shadow ain't on flash. It's quiet, I count the passers-by. Heat rising from the cup in my hand. Sun spills stripes on the wooden floor. I set my bag down, take a window seat. Bamboo screen shadows shifting at my feet. I sketch in the margin of an old receipt, tuning out the hush of street side routine. Clock ticks softer than the tempo bells. It feels like I'm part of someone else's story. Watching steam lace the air, unraveling spells, finding meaning in the ordinary. Why do we stay when the world keeps turning? Holding our breath as the minutes burning. Is there something I keep returning for, or just comfort in the blur of day to day? Pages turning, gentle hum of overhead fans. Tiny cranes folded on a plate by my hand. Traces of laughter floating from behind the stand. I wonder how much peace one morning grants. Clouds drift outside, silent and slow. Everything changes, but here I linger, following warmth where the soft lights glow, savoring stillness on the tip of my finger. Why do we stay when the world keeps turning? Holding our breath as the minutes burn. Is there something I keep returning for, or just comfort in the blur of day to day? And if I walked out, let the world in again, would I carry this quiet or let it end? Do you ever pause just to listen, my friend? Moments like this, do you hope they suspend? Why do we stay when the world keeps turning? Holding our breath as the minutes burn. And is there something I keep returning for, or just comfort in the blur of day to day? Cup empty, still tracing shapes in the steam, leaving with more than a place could have seemed.
Window view, soft light drifting on tabletops. Steam curling, quiet rhythm in my chest. Chalkboard menu, scuffed wood chairs, someone laughs outside. My notebook cornered, untouched for now, I let it rest. Bit of blue, street sounds weave through the open door. Sip, pause, shallow breath, watching shadows stretching long. Afternoon sketches, tracing time with ink-stained hands. Lazy beats blend with gentle clinks of cups and plants. I draw each moment, not to hold, just let it land. Warmth lingering, settling easy where I stand. The rain taps bounce off bricks, petals afloat in puddles. Past pages tucked beneath elbows, waiting behind words. Loose threads of thought caught mid-loop, swirl and settle. Sun breaks through briefly, painting silver on my world. Soft voices, laughter curling over distant plates. I lean back, sigh, reaching for the day that gently waits. Afternoon sketches, tracing time with ink-stained hands. Lazy beats blend with gentle clinks of cups and plans. I draw each moment, not to hold, just let it land. Warmth lingering, settling easy where I stand. Memories outline blurred lines on paper napkin sheets. Half-remembered jokes, small smiles shared with strangers' feet. Breathing in nostalgia kicks beneath the drifting beat. I won't finish every page, but the quiet sweet. Afternoon sketches, tracing time with ink-stained hands. Lazy beats blend with gentle clinks of cups and plants. I draw each moment not to hold, just let it land. Warmth lingering, settling easy where I stand. Sun low, eyelids heavy, slow motion on the street. Steps home, pocketed between spilled sugar and old receipts.
Saw you slouch by that cracked old window, steam curling in lazy spirals, evaporating names. We used to call each other, burning on bar breath. You won't look at me, fingers drumming chip china, damn near melody to a struggle we both forget to name. Tables keep secrets, so do I, so do you. Static in the quiet words we swallow taste like salt. Skip the pleasantries, let silence cut, let it hurt. I'm past pretending bitterness ever dissolves in sweet milk. Bare bulbs humming over crossed arms. Fuck if I care who started this distance. Still I catch your reflection, trapped in puddles outside, predicting rain. Ash on the rim, lips pursed, a treaty and stares. I build peace from the clatter, watch it crumble between us. And I'll admit, some nights you drift through my mind. Old wounds, tongue sharp as ceramic shards. You hurled those curses like sugar packets, laughing. But nothing melts right now, not even out of spite. Tables keep secrets, so do I. Static in the quiet words we swallowed, taste like salt. Skip the pleasantries, let silence cut, let it hurt. I'm past pretending bitterness ever dissolves in sweet milk. Maybe tomorrow I'll order nothing, just to sit. Let the past simmer down, our still will taste like salt. Did the pleasant shades that silence could have heard. I'm back to sender good in this I didn't do souls of speedboat.
Well, what am I thing just to say? With the place to a tower. While the rain scribbles over every unfinished goodbye.
Clock on the wall, hands slow dancing again. Steam from the mug, drawn faces I can't defend. Asked you about the weather, you laughed, said I'm too vague. Sunset peeking outside, paint peeling, could've stayed. Paper cranes on the window, folding time I can't keep. Every word between sips feels heavier than it seems. What you waiting on? You would pass me out to the street. What you waiting on? Is it cool in a place I can't reach? You always tap your ring on the tabletop, rhythm off beat. Mismatched slippers, inside jokes only we repeat. Crumpled napkin with a code I won't ever break. You laugh in the kitchen like static can't fake. Loose change in your pockets, saying nothing but loud. Should I ask again or let the silence stay proud? What you waiting on? The puzzle pieces just out of frame. What you waiting on? Or is this just how you play the game? What you waiting on? Outside, side bicycles passing, lines blurring colors in rain. Inside you stare at the counter like it still remembers your name. Questions pile their clothes and time won't leave with the trash. Do we end up together or just watch the hours pass? What you waiting on? Guess I'll keep pretending I don't care. What you waiting on? Chimes by the door, someone walks, but you don't move. Lights humming overhead, maybe I'm waiting too.
Yeah. Cozy spot, sun dipping outside. You in that seat again. Rain on the window, steam climbing slow. Nah, I ain't looking at you, but you know. Tossed on this couch, biting my tongue, thinking biting back. You got that way, side eye slant back, stacked up in your lap. Hands drumming rhythm, stir the drink you never spill. Talking in circles, words spinning chill, but I'm still leaning right. Yeah. Just another night, we tripping on the subtle stuff. Sipping, sitting low, can't say it, but you know. You know. The vibe, all that heat under this smile. Yeah. Words on ice, but my pulse be running wild. Yeah, playing cool, but I know what's on my mind. Don't gotta say, you know the vibe. Tables got history, stories, and crumb stains from the runaround. Hey, you laugh, eyes dark, catch a flash, force a sound. Yeah. Fussing with the sleeve of your jacket like you're sorry, but you still let silence do the talking. Let it breathe. I lean away. Nights like this, we ride the line. Got so much left on rewind. Pocket all these pauses, that's just fine. La 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 la, no, the vibe. Yeah.
All that heat under this smile, words on ice, but my pulse be running wild. Playing cool, but I know what's on my mind. Don't gotta say, you know the vibe. Yeah. Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
Sinking in my seat, slow rain on the street. Air smells like sweet, distant heat. Empty pages, pale light. Paper walls so thin. Midday haze, I trace my name again. Teacup trembling, hands on the rim, questions crowding in. How did I begin? Oh, I let it all breathe. I let it all bleed. Soft words drifting where no one can read. Hopes fall gently onto tawny floors. I count my doubts behind paper doors. Sigh slips out, settling like steam. Every quiet moment cracks at the seams. Clock hands, lazy time folding small. My own reflection pressed against the wall. Rain in the distance, lost in the quiet, but my thoughts still stare. I let it all breathe, I let it all bleed. Soft words drifting where no one can read. Hopes fall gently into tiny floors. I count my doubts behind paper doors. Peeling back memories, side street sounds. Lanterns swaying where solace is found. Open my window, let daylight creep. Deep despair hidden, barely beneath. I let it all breathe, I let it all bleed. Soft words drifting where no one can read. Hopes fall gently onto tawny floors. I count my doubts behind paper doors. Doors sliding quiet, I linger, I wait. Hearts falling slowly, sealing their fate. Soft echo in silence above, lost in paper walls and the weight of what was.
Watch me trace a ring from our rim. Warmth just beneath the skin, drawn in. Half-thought smiles rise, never finish. Steam sways slow, your eyes diminish. Every moment waiting for your answer. Every moment waiting for your answer. Pause at corners of my mouth, you grin. Barely ask, wonder how long it's been. Faint dust paints us, window frames a shift. Cracked laughter skips, seconds gifted and missed. Every moment waiting for your answer. 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 Watching you lean, story spills, emotions. Breathe the hush between two questions. Hands almost touch, cool against porcelain. Words hover, land, vanish again. Every moment waiting for your answer. Every moment waiting for your answer. Stray sound, plates in the distance. You and I held in a break, resistant. Sudden comfort, we know the rhythm. Find meaning in gaps we never filled in. Every moment waiting for your answer. Every moment waiting for your answer.